Just a few brief comments. We had our meeting with the trustees and the president. We talked about golf, women's golf, and so we would like to take this opportunity to announce that we will be adding women's golf to our sports mix. We've been in conversation with Coach Finley for quite some time regarding how we might be able to put the pieces together, and he's agreed to be our director of golf and have oversight for the women's program. And we're excited about it. We know it's going to be a great addition to our sports mix. Our men's program is one of the great programs in America. We're very proud of it. We have an opportunity at the Walker course when the men move to their new facility. We're going to be able to take that facility and make it a first-class, excellent facility for our women's team, and certainly the Walker course is an excellent course for women's golf. So, having said that, I'm going to turn it over to Larry and let him pretty well direct how we're going to handle this and provide the information that you need.
Thank you, Terry Don. Being excited about women's golf is an understatement for me. I think it's something that's been long overdue. I think it's something that's extremely doable. And I welcome the challenge, and I certainly welcome the opportunity. It's going to complete our golf program at Clemson. And that's something that I'm very, very excited about. You know, we're not going to be a men's team and a women's team. You know, we're going to be one unified golf program at Clemson University. I think we've got the talent in the state of South Carolina, just like the guys. The girls have gotten better and better and better over the last 5 or 6 years. As evidence of Austin Ernst winning the NCAA championship for LSU this past year. You know, she grew up 8 miles up the road. I see a lot of that coming. Our men do have a pretty strong reputation throughout the country. It's not going to take us long to get the women the same type of reputation. It's going to be great for Clemson. It should be fantastic for the state of South Carolina. And I'm looking forward to competing. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I know Duke has dominated our conference, and I'm not going to make any predictions right now as to when we'll be beating Duke, but it shouldn't take us long. I really think we're going to do very well with this. I look forward to being the director of golf. I look forward to hiring a women's coach here kind of soon. They're going to need to get on the road recruiting. I'm going to spend my first days tomorrow and Wednesday recruiting women at Thornblade, at the Blade. We've already got commitments from all the guys we want, so we're going to start recruiting the girls and start setting that foundation right now. But we do need to get a coach in. Girls are starting to commit for fall of 13, so that class is starting to make decisions and get it done. And we certainly want to be in that mix and get the best possible players we can right now. So having said that, I would love questions. I would love any comments. You know, anything you got would be great.
So, Coach, when did the law come about that you were going to start this women's program?
Well, we've been talking about it for a while. I know it's been a vision of Dr. Phillips's, and it has been mine as well. This is something I've wanted to do. When Terry Don brought it to my attention about a year ago, maybe, be thinking about it. Be thinking about how you want to do it. Be thinking how we can make this work with the men. You know, it was a pretty easy thought process for me. I think it come to a head Friday morning at about 8 o'clock, 7:30, with the trustees meeting down in Charleston. We got their blessing. Trying to set a timeline on when this can happen. We would love to be playing in fall of 12, but the 2012 recruiting class is over. You know, those girls will be signing in November. So we kind of missed that boat. But it gives us plenty of time to get a coach in here, to get his recruiting base and his recruiting foundation going, and get us off to a good start with a very competitive team in fall of 13. We're not going to do this halfway. We're going to be competitive from the get-go. And whatever it takes for him to do that, I don't know if it'll be his decision, but I'm sure there'll be some junior college transfers or transfers from other schools, whatever it takes to field a 5 to 6 to 7 girl roster to where we have 5 competitive players to compete. That's what he'll do.
Would the schedule sort of be, would it be the same as y'all's right at first, or would they have a different schedule right off the bat than what you guys are playing?
That'll be up to the coach to set the schedule. We play a lot in the Southeast. Matter of fact, the majority of our tournaments are in the state of North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. That's where the best competition in the country is. The girls is about exactly the same. They might be a little stronger on the West Coast right now, but the ACC and the SEC is extremely competitive. So he won't have, or she won't have, any problems finding a very competitive tournament schedule immediately.